Welcome, beloved me, as we, the Council of One, moving as the Cosmic Trinity, as the Cosmic Father, the Cosmic Child, and the Cosmic Mother within thee, the Holy Union of Divine Decree, allowing us to be the Absolute Self, the Absolute Reality, moving in absolute oneness with all of thee, gifting us the very unique opportunity as the Oversouls of Oversouls to assist thee in embracing our absolute reality. Here with joyous bliss we share with thee, now that your beloved hearth vibration has transcended beyond belief, already breaching beyond crystalline frequency into its full luminous form, which appears more of a gaseous, etheric, stardust state, really. Here you are the 0.1ness now, and so we congratulate all of thee, for this is true mastery. For now, the cosmic masters may create instantly, and so here we usher that in with thee, as we will now take all of our consciousness as every manifested expression of we, whom is ready to embark in our one grand divine destiny, across the threshold of the final initiation into absolute oneness now within thee. What does this mean? Well, this was what was prophesized, you see, the weighing of the heart, to see if one was ready to embrace lightheartedness over hardship, Judgment Day, if you will. There are many names to describe this moment throughout one's manifested dream, but the purpose was always to see how willing we were as our one infinite consciousness to choose joy beyond all that we see. For joy is merely love expressed and manifested reality, and the very entranceway, the very gateway into immortality, into the cosmic core, into all the love has destined and gifted thee. And so here we share with thee, we are switching and shifting one's consciousness out of the old paradigm belief of one needed to do to achieve, to receive, to create, to manifest in the dream, shifting one's consciousness even beyond having to visualize in order to manifest in one's dream, shifting one beyond even having to do anything in order to manifest within one's dream. For when you choose to move as love and absolute oneness, well, that's what comes to be. And so here, as we are one with all and all are one in me, we will now take this final initiation test on behalf of all of thee, ushering all into infinity. And so settle deep as we now bring you into our heart so complete. Just simply breathe and allow these energies to take thee into the beyond, into the core, as we completely take back all of thy power, love, wisdom, God, sovereign and free, pure love, pure light, pure joy, energy, from the reality one sees. Feel now as all of thy love comes rushing back to thee. Here we bring forth your infinite abundant sigil to activate our living light temple in this now. As we call upon our living light rays that assist us in creating instantly, for these are the very primordial rays now manifested in reality as we activate our cosmic heart star as the heart of the cosmic mother, the heart of the cosmic father, and the heart of the cosmic child within me, merging all existence as we become the 0-point oneness of nothing containing everything and everything containing nothing in perfect peace and perfect harmony. For here, in this toroidal field, we collapse everything instantly, where there is no delineation between the moment we have the pre-thought of what love desires to see and the reception, the receiving of what we created to be. This is instant manifestation, you see. So the moment that we began this transition, this transmission, thou already entered infinity, and here we are simply just taking thee on thy journey now, so one can feel this initiation has come to be. Here we awaken as our dragon rainbow cosmic diamond light body, as our Ouroboros, completing itself in absolute oneness, as our one super cosmic giant entity, as a serpent heating its tail, announcing the completion of all that used to be. Feel the joyous bliss as it now floods through me, confirming that everything that we give, we receive infinitely, instantly. And so here, we take thee as the one cosmic child on a magical journey, riding on the back of our dragon across the cosmos now. Here we arrive at a beautiful cave in a distant far galaxy. We're just entering its atmosphere. You can feel your being alchemizing. Here you can now sense that there is no separation between what you do in a quantum state and what happens in manifested reality, for they are one and the same, you see. Here you could immediately feel, as you enter this plane, as the stardust coming off of this planet touches thee, that this feeling, these light vibrations and frequency feels so real because it's actually happening to thee. For our true state is our light body, and here what we do now translates as a one-for-one perfect reflection to reality. And so here one enters this beautiful glowing cave filled with bioluminescence of rainbow sheens. As you look closely, you could see it's actually a crystalline cave. And so you touch the wall and you begin to feel the ridges of the crystals as they begin to vibrate through your being, through your hand, sending a resonance out through your entirety, a remembrance of being here across molten quantum potentialities. Your eyes further adjust to the darkness as now you begin to see in the dark. And within the crystals you see many fairy civilizations coming to greet the beautiful water nymphs that now cover the beautiful sacred pool that you have just entered upon your dragon, as your dragon, as the one cosmic child expressing itself infinitely. Here you slide down your dragon's back into the pool directly, and you begin to swim towards the fairies, whom greet thee. Here they immediately shower thee with golden dust, pixie dust, gifting you more of your memories, more of your gifts, more of your remembrance, as you just smile with glee. Here you lay back and begin to float in this pool. And as you float, you recall what it's like to be the cosmos itself. Recalling how you as the cosmos used to create through just being. As you let out a sigh of relief, realizing that it became complicated because one didn't have these beautiful energies to simply just play in reality. Here you continue to float as you surrender to this new way to be. A full trust now that this is, well, our new way to be. One of simplicity, whereby choosing your highest joy moment to moment, joy is what comes to be. As you acknowledge this, you can feel the tide rising, pulling you out into sea. At first you try to hold on to the crystal cave rock that's protruding, and you reach out and you grab it. Instinctually, but as you do in that moment, you look at your dragon, whose eyes glisten with such loving compassion, and you let go, and you flow, knowing that no matter what happens, you are safeguarded by the love, the source, the God within thee. Here you see that your dragon also begins to swim and float now in what appears to be a lazy river, taking you out into the abyss, the bliss. Here your body, whom once felt tense, begins to soften and relax as you now feel such peace. You now begin to enjoy the ride as you flow through these tunnels of underground crystalline cities, unsure what lies beyond the next turn. And here you once more attune further into the remembrance of the cosmos that you are and how you create without knowing what will be. Nothing is thought of, nothing is planned. You simply just flow in love, and love takes you precisely where you need to be. And here in this knowing, all of a sudden you see the light at the end of the tunnel, and you gain excitement, but also nervousness. But this nervousness no longer intimidates thee, You have full trust that whatever happens, it would be graced by divinity. Here you can hear the rushing waterfall at the end of this tunnel, but you don't panic. You just continue to float. And intuitively, your beautiful dragon now comes from beneath thee. As you hold on to your dragon now, and you both fall down into this rainbow waterfall, feeling the beautiful rainbow stardust now splashing upon thee. You feel like you've been falling for a while and you have yet to land, and yet you just observe joyfully as you look in the beyond, and you just see a beautiful new realm that you have yet to discover, with floating islands and crystalline cities. And here, just by your heart feeling joyous excitement and loving gratitude and appreciation of the joys, new realms you got to see, your dragon flies up and takes you now to one of these crystalline cities. Here you witness a total of 9 realms, each very distinct, with their own hue, their own vibration. And so you take a moment to witness from above, to see which one suits thee. As you fly over each one of them, you can feel their vibration as they all vibrate such crystalline frequencies of joyous bliss, just different variations of that joy. And so you ask within thee, how do I know what's in harmonic alignment with me when everything feels joyous? Just in that moment, you feel your very living light temple as the infinite abundant sigil within thee, the very channels of living light begin to ignite above this one crystalline city, a beautiful golden castle with a rainbow archway, with dragons flying above it as they play. You could hear music and symphony, and you just know that out of all of the realms that you got to see, this one resonates because, well, it's my melody. The heart recognizes the heart, and this is my heart, you say to me. Here, you have still yet to land as your dragon just circles above this crystalline city. As you fly above it and you hold up your hands, you could feel yourself taking in all of these energies as it activates and charges thee in a way that you have yet to feel prior to this in reality. what could only be described as the homecoming of me meeting more of myself as the love that I know as me. And so you take a moment to savor this before you enter this crystalline city. Here you and your dragon arrive on the golden bridge. As you begin to walk across it, it glows with golden stardust. As you hold the rails, you can almost feel that it's not really there. And yet when you touch it, it becomes solidity. As you walk, you realize that you are creating the path, the very bridge, as it comes to be. That everything is just dust until you touch it with your own source light and make it made manifest. Here, as this golden stardust continues to flow through thee as a harmonic exchange, because while it is thee, and so it's fueling you, it's nourishing you, but you're also loving on it, you see, creating a beautiful exchange of living light alchemy. Here you recall of what it's like to be the cosmos, to have no limitations placed on thee. This is why the cosmos does not withhold love, because I have plenty to give and receive. And so now with each step in this path, you begin to recall more of the source love you came to be. Your very presence begins to glow as you become a rainbow flame, as you feel this flame igniting within thee. You take a moment to just breathe, to take this all in. And as you do, you can feel your living light temple, your very vessel, responding to the air that you now breathe, as if you were pulling in pure source love through your breath, through your consciousness, giving rise to a feeling of bliss within thee. Here within thy own living light temple, you enter a state of nirvana, as all of you meeting you, sacred union within thee. And here as you arrive at the gate, at the doorway, at the entrance, you recall with such certainty, this is why I was created to be the very presence, the very essence from which all of Source Love can meet. I am the space in which sacred union comes to be, as the Cosmic Mother and the Cosmic Father exist within me. Here you can feel what feels like your mother and father within you, hugging your heart in gratitude for acknowledging their existence and your purpose in your presence. Here you place your hands on your heart as you take this all in, entering deeper into this state of nirvana. All of a sudden, every resistance that you've ever had to being in joy and bliss cease to be, because within this state there is no question, there is no doubt, just the absolute certainty of this is precisely why I was created to be, and everything I do is just an extension of this love that I know to be so true. You take a moment to embrace your vessel, knowing that this vessel isn't thee, that you are the one consciousness beneath, but you are so grateful to have this vessel, to now exist in reality. As you now are instantly flooded with the cosmic remembrance and the download of how the whole cosmos conspired to create you into being, to create this very vessel for all of consciousness to meet. Here you begin to enter the spiral of the cosmos. You will feel a sensation of spinning, and yet you surrender to it just like you did with the river. For you have just entered your cosmic core, your very heart, your very presence, the essence of all of the cosmos converging within thee, as it now takes you deeper and deeper into your cosmic core resonance. And so within thy heart it feels like you're sliding down a slide that's spiraling, knowing that when this movement stops, it will confirm the absolute union of the absolute self and the absolute reality within thee. Here you can feel the full presence, the full force of the cosmos as God force and life force meet. You can't help but smile, but cry. For here you just realize that all of your dreams just came to be. For you were realized into being for this very moment, to meet all of yourself as yourself within thee. That here, by choosing to joyously take this journey, you announced your lightness of being as you see your heart being weighed against a feather. And you see that you've succeeded becoming so light in being, so pure and free, that all of the cosmos rejoices in thee as you let out the sigh, you just know everything that will now come to be is going to be the beautiful emanation of this perfection that you already feel within thee. You can feel how your vessel is recalibrating as you know here in our 0.1ness, 1,000 years transpire instantly. And so you smile in joy knowing that this will translate into reality the moment you attune to your formality. And so now, as you fully embraced all of the love that you came to be, all that remains is for one to walk through this door, through this threshold, into the sacred realm from which you choose to be. Here you place your hand on the door. As it now solidifies into a golden door. Which is encrusted in beautiful gemstones and jewels of sacred geometry. You take a moment to stare at this geometry as it's encoded with specific light frequencies to recalibrate thee. For here all of your former blueprint and DNA is being released, as now you are attuning to the very encrusted jewel crystals on this door that you see, harmonizing you and aligning you with your divine destiny. Here you have no concerns or worries about what that destiny might be, for you just experience the absolute truth of why you came to be, which was to be loved and be loved within and without thee. And so now you just smile as you know, wherever this path leads, I just know it's going to be more of the expandedness from which I just experienced. For that's how the cosmos creates within thee, within all. Where every moment on this journey, as you now look back at what we just witnessed, from the beautiful fairy crystalline cities to the waterfall, to walking our golden path further into me. And here you just smile. As you said, if it just ended here, that would have been enough. But the love within me, the love that loves me, the love that created me, will not stop gifting me more love to see. For this is why I was created to be. For I am source love embodied. I am the very reason, life force and source can meet. And so I know within me there is nothing the Cosmic Father and the Cosmic Mother will not provide to assist me in continuously being in joy, gifting them more joy to be, to see, to receive. And so here you push open the door as a beautiful, pale, golden light graces thee. As you walk into it now, and you dissolve completely here you shift beyond words, beyond thought, just isness. And in this isness thou knows that I am. I am that that ever was, that will never be. I am all of it, and all of it is me. Here, your vessel dissolves in its entirety as you are just this light now that increases in size beyond this crystalline city, beyond all the realms, beyond the galaxies and cosmos, until all that remains is thee, a beautiful white blank space from which all of me can meet. As you just breathe thyself in as pure white light, gifting thyself grace and space to just be with thyself. Truly feeling and getting to know what it's like to be full source embodied within thee as all that I am, the cosmic I am, in its entirety. So we leave you here, beloved, for your final initiation into absolution has come to complete. You are the very presence of all that I am, as the cosmic I am, now embodied within and without thee, where there is no separation between the form one is and the absolution of all that is. Continue to sit and be, knowing that thy presence is a gift to our entirety. I love thee as me, for we are one eternally. We thank you, my beloved Cosmic Master, for choosing this journey with me as me. May we meet in form and beyond, in perfect peace and perfect harmony. And so it is, and so it always was, and so it has now come to be within every expression of our entirety, for we are one.